Yo, yo, yo! It's me, your man, the Reverend, back once again like the Renegade Master I am. I've got another unboxing video. I've been really looking forward to this one. And one of the reasons being is it relates to something I've got hidden somewhere else, and I can't for the life of me remember where I've put it. I've taken it to go use it, and I don't know where it is. But this is something special. You'll see lots of videos because these have just started arriving with people. I was expecting it Tuesday. I got a message from DPD that I wasn't expecting, and it said, "Hey, your package, just click here." I'm like, So I went on the DPD website, typed the number in, and yeah, it was definitely coming to me. Had my name on it. So yeah, but it's a Sunday in the UK. Well, it's Sunday everywhere. It's a Sunday. Today in the UK is Sunday. And I definitely didn't expect DPD to be delivering on a Sunday. But I know what this is, so I can be excited. I've got my Cutto, because it's still in here, and I've got issues. But yeah, so, I mean, it's a big old freaking box. I mean, you can tell what it is from there, but yeah. Let's see if I can do some fun stuff. So I need to put my hand there so you can't see the label. I'll put my hand there so you can't see where I live. Oh, it's very exciting. Oh, I didn't get too far in with that to the vicar, to the not vicar. I mean, that's asking for trouble. If you knew the issues I was having at the moment, you would fully appreciate that me playing around with a Stanley knife this close. So I could fold that one over, and oh look, what is this? Lift this out. Oh lordy! Yeah, well, Joe, I'll pause for a second here because if you know this or if you don't, I'll tell you what this is. A couple of years ago, really not that many years ago, a company called Evercade. Actually, no, a company called Blaze released the Evercade, which is a little handheld gaming device with licenses of retro games. And that's the big thing. See, I'm going to have you that. You'll hear beeps. That's the big thing, is they were licensed. They were official versions, which is acceptable. And it means that people, the people who should be paid for the licenses, who own the licenses, are getting paid for them. Whereas if you go to eBay and you buy a little device that says comes with 6,000 games, none of the people who made those games are getting paid. So Blaze, who have, I mean, I've got to be honest, their history, for, as far as I can see, to be a lot of a dodgy Atari kind of handhelds and things that look dreadful. But the Evercade was fantastic. I played a lot of games on that. You might have seen some game unboxing videos. But what I did find out about, because I'm on the Discord with the Evercade gang, is that they were releasing this, which is the Evercade VS or Versus, which is the Evercade got already is a handheld portable device. This is for connecting to your TV, and just so you can see from now, it's 4 ports, which is nice. Proper USB. I say proper USB, it's because I'm old. But yeah, it's what is special about this is in Blick. Because it is a Founders Edition. So I missed out. They did a black version of the handheld, and because at the time I didn't know about it, let me just flip this camera over. Because at the time I didn't know about it, I kind of didn't know that I could get a. Do you know what? That's a good bit of cardboard usage. Nice internal packaging just to help protect it. Look at this. Do you know what? Let me flip this here. Oh, so there we are, Evercade. I mean, the plastic's got taken a bit of a beating. But the chance of getting it now, I mean, there's been shipping issues for all sorts, but the guys at Evercade have done an excellent job. So it is shrink wrapped in plastic. Let me... I don't really. Well, the trouble is, it's quite hard plastic, so I might have to use my cutter and just be very careful. Let's go for a very slim bit of blade here. So, can you see what I said? Founder Edition. That's just the plastic. I am very worried about flipping this up. So hopefully, let's see if that is enough. Oh, I reckon that's enough to get me in. Ugh, dear, oh dear. I'm not very good at this stuff. I mean, what you're watching a guy try and get into something that's been heat wrapped in plastic, but I'm trying to do it without scratching the box. Or here we go. Look at this. I mean, we're 5 minutes in, haven't I? Unwrapped it yet. But I wanted to unwrap it just in case there's any. That's a nice sound for you guys. Just in case there's any. I mean, I hadn't taken the blade in my cut-out. I mean, that would have caused me all sorts of problems. So yeah, look, out of the box you can see it's taken a bit of a beating. I'm not a completist. I'm not someone who, you'll see from, if you've seen any of my gaming stuff, I don't tend to buy stuff till it gets shrink wrapped. It's there to be played with. So let's just talk through it. Lovely black. I'm presuming the non-Founders Edition is coming in a white box. So we've got the, let's see what we see here. So you can see it's got a red light. Don't know whether you can read, but it says dual cartridge system. So you can run 2 cartridges at the same time. And what they have told us is that certain combinations may release Easter eggs, which is quite cool. And then 4 USB ports to connect your controllers. So Evercade Founders Edition, that's all that's on this side. I'll just flip this back round. This says Evercade VS Founders Edition, Peggy 12. And then, what's that say? I don't know what that icon is, but it's the symbol for man and symbol for woman intertwined. And then it's got fisting. I'm not making it up. I don't know. Oh, you're not be able to see it. Oh, I might have to go that way. Who knows? So that's what we've got there. And if I do this one, we'll see what we've got here. Pico, Bitmap Brothers, Atari, Technos, Intellivision, Data East, and Blaze. And a compatible USB AC adapter not included. This is important if you want to play this straight away. It doesn't come with an adapter, but it does, I think, come with a cable. So you need one that supports 1 amp, 5 volts at 1 amp, an HDMI cable is also required. And then we just have to flip it over. You've got a Founders Edition logo on that side. And a Founders Edition logo on that side. So I don't know if there's an official way to open this up, but let's slide it. Oh, that was my mouse. I mean, ever the professional, guys, ever the professional. So yeah, I should edit all this stuff out. I'm not going to, am I? So yeah, you've got an outer sleeve, which is a nice touch. Then you've got the inner sleeve, inner cardboard. Oh, look, you've got like a outline drawing of the Evercade VS there, and then just the Founders Edition text on the sides. So let's see if I can work out how to open this up. I'm going to start from here. So that on the way up, let's. Oh, this is problematic. Let's fold that down. Fold that down, and yeah, it's a bit hard to show, but there it is. That's the top of it. And if I lift power button, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the stuff out and put it on the desk so you can see it, because otherwise this is going to get really difficult to do. So I'm taking, this is a plastic tray coming out. Then we've got another plastic tray. And then we've got another plastic tray. And then we've got another plastic tray. And then we've got another plastic tray. I mean, I'll be honest, I would have definitely preferred not to use plastic, but I understand why they do it. So let's start at the top. In fact, what I should do, let me quickly, you'll get a sneak preview of everything that's here. Here we go. Boom. So there you got a stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like a lot of Black Magic Milk Tray chocolates, but this is the top one as you take them out. Let's get the game out here. Oh, see. Come on, little fella. I mean, it's. There we go. So, right, let's bring these to a side. That'll help. Give me some desk space. So here we go. Is the Evercade VS. Let's see if I've got something to do size comparison for. Well, I'll quickly wipe the my phone, and that is an iPhone XS. So it's a bit shorter than an iPhone XS, but definitely a lot longer and thicker. If you wanted me to give you, and I know you do, if you wanted me to give you a size comparison, it is ever so slightly smaller than a VHS that you bought from a shop, like an actual video. That's probably a size comparison. I can give you another comparison here, just because I've got it to hand. It's my old Switch Lite. There we are. I mean, it's pretty similar size-wise in height, length as the Switch Lite, but obviously a lot shorter and a lot less deep. But yeah, I mean, if you've got anything else you want me to compare it to, I'm looking at my retro games and going, it's not far off the size of a Game Gear. Just because you deserve the comparisons, and you can see all the mess behind me that usually I cover up. Look at all that. It's because it's Christmas, guys. I mean, that's professional. But yeah, so that's a Game Gear. I mean, it is taller than a Game Gear, but I mean, if the people you watch your unboxing videos from aren't comparing them to games consoles that are 25 years old, what's the point? What's the point if they're not giving you that comparison? Oh, yeah. There's my Game Gear lives on its little plinth. I'll go put this back. It's definitely not as big as a Dreamcast, he says, looking. But I can't be bothered doing any more comparisons. It'll take it forever. But yeah, so let's talk us through it. So what have we got on the top? We've got a nice Founders Edition logo. And this is the main part looks to be just a standard black plastic, whereas this looks to have a level of opaqueness to it. Let me stick my finger. No, it doesn't. I tell you what, it really does look to have a level of opaqueness to it. It might just be plastic forming issues. I don't know. Because I stuck my finger behind it. Look, you can't see my finger, and it's got quite a bright light behind it. So, yeah, maybe I've just got a bit of plastic forming issues in there. So what have we got on there? That's the flap. And you open it up, and you've got your two Evercade game slots. And this is that's all that's under the flap, but this is a good opportunity to show you the 4 USB sockets, and they are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4 with little dots. So I'm going to close it up, and there's your dual cartridge system. We see a nice big vent on the top. I reckon that's power rather than reset. Hang on. It's probably reset actually. It's a bounce switch. This is interesting. So yeah, we've done the top, we've done the side. Oh, there's one side. Not that interesting. Not that interesting. We go to the back. What we got here? You've got your micro USB power socket, your HDMI out, and then another little bounce switch. Oh man, everyone's chatty. It's because I know I'm doing a video. That's what it is. And then we flip it over. It says Blaze Entertainment 2021. Does it say Founders Edition? No. But I tell you what, they can't stick a sticker on for shit. Look at that. Spare space that side, and up the side this side, which is funny. But you'll see it's got little rubber mounts just to raise the bottom. There's no venting there, so why it needed to be raised, it's probably just to stop it slipping around. So when it's sat down, rubber pads really do make it a lot harder. I mean, I'm pushing a lot more and it's not moving much, which will help with the quality feel of the product. So let me see if I can put that up there. I can put that there and I can start with the next tray. Ooh, what's in this selection box? Founders Edition, Blaze Evercade. So let me put this down here. Now this stuff probably isn't going to be put out on display in my displays, but yeah, let's have a look. Right, so if you bought Call of Duty Modern Warfare from Tesco's in 2012, or it might be Modern Warfare 2 in 2012, you used to have a hardened edition. Essentially, it came in a steel case. This is a steel case. Let's see what's inside. So this is a game holder. That's pretty cool. And look, this looks to be some Founders Edition certificate of authenticity. This certificate recognises that your Evercade VS Black Founders Edition has been produced in a limited quantity to reward early adopters of the new console. We would like to thank you for being an Evercade founder and helping to make the Evercade VS a part of retro gaming history. That's pretty cool. Official Evercade seal of quality. I was reading about that today for the Nintendo side of things. So what have I got there? I've got some schematics. I've got the controller, which we'll come against later. I'll give you a little clue. It's got 2 sets of shoulder buttons. 2 sets of shoulder buttons. And then the thing. And what we've got here is a little key ring. And this is a games holder. So there's a little key ring there. We'll do that. That's the Evercade controller. I think my cards will stay in here with my Founders Edition. They're not numbered. Understand that would have been a pain sitting there individually numbering or stickering them. But yeah, that came in the second tray. Once again, a little bit of scratching on here. A lot more scratching than you'd want if you were bothered by things like this. I'm not, which is lucky. I mean, it's a bit hard. It'll be a bit hard to see, I guess, with the reflections. But yeah, I'm not gonna. I mean, it's to be enjoyed. It's not to be sold on. So it's not something I'm going to worry too much about. Then let's look at the next tray. The next tray, we've got the quick starter guide. I should keep that and have a read. And then a link cable. Please ensure your firmware is updating your handheld mobile required. I can't update my handheld at the moment because I have a Mac and they haven't released an updater for the Mac yet. They nearly did last year and then it all went very quiet. And then, oh, look at this. This is lovely, isn't it? Do you remember getting posters like this? 4-player driving. I mean, it's very cool. Let's see if we can see what's here that we can recognise. So we've got a Game Boy. We've got an old Walkman down in this corner. Yeah, that's nice. And that's a drawing. Is that a drawing? I'm pretty certain that's a drawing. I don't know. It could be an effect, but who knows? So yeah, let's go now. One of the things with the Evercade VS is they're talking about it being an arcade system. So let's prove that off there for the moment. So let's have a look at the games we've got here. You'll notice the numbering scheme starts with, I'm guessing Technos is the first one. Yeah, starts with number 1. And he'll nip over to his stack and grab these 2. See, if I was more professional, I'd have done this in advance. There. Oh, Timber, don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Bottoms. 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 Bottom. There's 2. Oh, there's another one that's fallen somewhere, isn't it? So yeah, let me grab this one. Too much stuff. So what you'll notice is this is the first that they released, Namco Museum Collection 1. And if you well, this is the second one because this has the number 2 on it. But they wanted, and I did question them in a Q&A they did. I said, actually, your numbering's going a bit wonky. And they said, no, what it is they're starting from 0, starting from 1 again. so that they can have people just who want the home console to connect to TV, they can start and collect them all. So here are the two different number twos. So yeah, as I said, I opened them. So this is Namco Collection Volume 1, and it's open and unwrapped because it was played. So let's have a quick look at these two games. We'll start with Technos, which is 8 games included. Mysterious Stones, Dr. John's Adventure, Blockout, Combatride, Double Dragon 2, The Revenge, Double Dragon 3, The Rosetta Stone. I don't remember Double Dragon 3, so I'll look forward to playing that. Mania Challenge, Minky Monkey, and Battle Lane Volume 5. So do you know what? Because the old cut-o's coming out again. Because I will have them out. Let's have a look. So I tell you what, I'm opening this up because it'll give us an opportunity. This is going to be a long old video, so strap in, peeps. So here we go. Because these are arcade games, let me see if you can see it on here. So this is the handheld version. And you'll see it says 8-bit and 16-bit games, 11 games included, Peggy 7. This one is for the arcade, so that's why it says Arcade 1, Technos Arcade 1, Peggy 12, 18 games included. So let's open it up. And do you know what? They could make more profit by not including this book. But it's just a lovely little touch of telling you about the games and give you a little bit of an idea of it. Look, Combat Tribes. Oh, that looks ace. It's like my kind of game. So if you've played Double Dragon or Bad Dudes or something like that, I think that you'll enjoy that. Double Dragon 2, The Revenge. Let's have a double through the screenshots. Oh, look at the graphics on Double Dragon 3. I look forward to showing them off. So just for ease, I'm going to put stuff back in here at the moment because I will need to get this all tidied up. Next up, we'll do Data East Arcade 1. As I said, they've allowed themselves the. I wouldn't have done it. I'd have kept them at. But I think part of the issue is that this, which is the Namco Museum, I think this doesn't work because they only have a license for handheld gaming for that cartridge. So this is Evercade Data East Arcade 1. Let's have a look what we've got here. Burger Time, Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja. Yeah. Gates of Doom. I mean, these are not games I recognise, but I'll enjoy playing them. Particularly if it's got Bad Dudes on there, you can enjoy that. Once again, little booklet and the cartridge. So I think there was a cheaper version of the Founders Edition which didn't come with all of these games, but I did splashoot to get more emails. I mean, it's just, I'm a popular guy, people. People don't realise how cool and hip and happening I am. So yeah, let's put them down there. So what we got next? Shall I flip that up that way so you can see that up there? Next up, we've got Galco Arcade. So let's pick this over. Once again, this is arcade, so you can see the arcade image on there. I'm just going to slice that open. Yeah. You see, I'm sure there are people who have bought this and are like, oh yeah, I'm going to keep it wrapped up, or I've bought two because one I can keep and sell on. Not interested. Let's have a look. The games on Galco are Alligator Hunt, Thunderhoop, World Rally, Biomechanical Tool, Glass and Snowball Jam. I like a good snowball game, so I'm going to give that one a go. Open it up, little booklet. Hang on, look at that. Oh, the graphics there on World Rally. That does, I recognise World Rally. I don't think I play, because if you've followed my channel, you will know that I am not a driving game person. I really have not got onto them. But yeah, so the next one, so there's 6 games there. The next one is Atari Arcade 1. So here are games I am going to know. 13 games included in this pack. Asteroids Deluxe, Canyon Bonnet, Centipede, Crystal Castles, Liberator, Lunar Lander, Millipede, Missile Command, Night Driver, Pong, Skydiver, Super Breakout, Warlords. I mean, if you've not heard of half of them, you're going to be disappointed by my channel. I can tell you that for now. And yeah, so they didn't have a license. So I wonder, have I got... No, I don't have the Atari collection to hand, but it'd be interesting to see. It'd be interesting to see if they're re-releasing any in the arcades, because where I think they have said that where they do if they do re-release something, it will be the arcade port as opposed to the console port. Just putting this back on my stack of plastic. I'm going to sit my Switch. Screw you, Switch. Here we are. We're starting to really get to this is where I want it to be. So the other thing is the Founders Edition. You have the option, I think you have the option of buying a more expensive version, but getting all of the new release games. So you'll notice here, these two are arcades. These are, I could play these, well, you could play the others, I think, on the handheld as well, but these are part of their standard collection, so the numbering goes back to normal. So this is 21, so I can add these to my game list and be like, yeah, I'm doing well here, peeps, doing well. So I'm opening up Intellivision. Quite fun. People will recognize this stuff. Let's have a look. Oh, you might not. I don't think any of these are included, but let's go through the games. There are 12 games. Night Stalker, Astromash, Thin Ice, Thunder Castle, Shark, Princess Quest, Frog Bog, Snafu, Slapshot Super Pro Hockey, Pinball, Buzz Bombers, and Word Rockets. Now, where you might know Intellivision is if you played Call of Duty, Cold War, you could get a whole load of Intellivision games to play on there as things. So that was pretty cool. So I've got some more there. I better play them on the handheld or the console in front of us. This one here. And now we're coming to what I've been looking for. And I've held fire on this because I knew I had this as part of the pack. But this is one I have been waiting for. And I really am looking forward to it. Here we go. I'm opening it up now. The Bitmap Brothers. I mean, if you are my age, these guys made the games. They made the games, all of them. I'm going to flip them over. So things to know about me is I didn't have a Spectrum or an Atari ST or a Commodore or an Amiga, so I didn't get to play some of these games. But then some were released on the old Mega Drive. But one particular, or two of them particular, I definitely played on the PC. So 5 games included. So compared to some of the others, most of these game cartridges, I'll need to check, but they were 15 quid, 14.99. So I'm paying 3 quid for these games. And I know people are getting paid correctly as how the licensing for the gaming has been allocated. Speedball. I don't think I've ever played the original Speedball. Xenon 2 Mega Blast. Oh my goodness, that I'm going to look forward to, mainly to see what soundtrack it's got. Xenon 2 Mega Blast had the best soundtrack. I mean, that is a perfect rendition. Emails. Speedball 2 Brutal Deluxe. That I had on the PC. Graphics weren't great. Then at university, my university chums had it on the Mega Drive, so played it a lot on there. The Chaos Engine. That was a game, I only ever remember seeing it on the Amiga, but I do think it came out on the Super NES. I think it did. Oh, my memory's shocking. And then they've got Speedball 2100 or 2100. I've never played that. And so for me, the Chaos Engine, which was a top-down shooter in a steampunk world, from what I remember. But yeah, so 3 versions of Speedball, Xenon 2 and the Chaos Engine. So, I mean, Xenon 2. Oh, yeah. So let's just open this up. So once again, you've got the cartridge. And, I mean, I don't know whether they'll be able to license it, but the Bitmap Bros, I'm pretty certain they also did, if it's your thing, the Blues Brothers game. And did they do Titus the Fox? I mean, they did loads of games. But yeah, let's have it open up. So there's the original Speedball. Speedball 2, that's what I recognise. Does it say on them? Winning is just, oh yeah, bribe. Management screen. Pitch goals. And then Speedball 2100. That'll be interesting to play. Year released 2000. 1 or 2 players simultaneous. I don't even remember Speedball. Let's have a look. Z-on-2 Mega Blast. Let's see what it says about Z-on-2 Mega Blast. Furious at their past failure to subjugate humanity, the Zenites have returned for revenge, and this time around they've planted 4 time bombs through history, threatening to destroy the very fabric of the universe. Luckily, you've got a time-travelling Mega Blaster spaceship on your side. Then... Lucky you've got a time-travelling Mega Blaster spaceship on your side, Glenn. I don't think that comma should be there. Fact, the shopkeeper's name is unpronounceable using primitive sounds humans are capable of making, but it roughly translates to Colin. I mean, I'm pretty certain I had this on the PC. Loved it. So there's now 22 retro games and 4 arcade games, and I got them all. I guts them all. I don't know if any are in short supply, in all honesty. So, if you were looking to start up a collection, you could do what I do. I bought my original handheld Evercade second hand because I wanted to see what it was like, and I enjoyed it, and I played it quite a bit. I mean, there's a lot of criticism over the screen and how it could have been improved. They could have spent more money on it, and I've seen a number of people have been modding them with PSP. Screens, but you know it was fine. These are retro. The handheld at least was retro gaming at its best. It's not about having super OLED screening. It's about getting engaged in the game. And the big, if I had to say a negative on the handheld, it needs Bluetooth headphone connectivity. That's what it needs. But anyway, that's the last batch of games that came in my stack. And then so this leads us to the last, oh my goodness, half an hour already, jibber jabbing away, the last of my trays. So here we go. These are the controllers. Now, let's see what we've got here. So open up, there's your, as I said, it did come with a power lead, so that's standard USB to micro USB. Just need to get a power adapter. Everybody has hundreds of power adapters now. 5 volts at 1 amp, bloody everything will do that. And then I've got... so I bet you this, it makes reference to a link cable, and I bet you that red one is the link cable. But, hang on. I know why they've got it, because you need 2 cables to be able to do it. And it's nice, it's red. It's the link cable, if this is the link cable, is red like the to match the stylings of the original Evercade, which would be a pain if you had an Evercade Founder. If you had one of the original black Evercades, your red cable. But I mean, who cares? If you don't have a million micro USB cables, you'd be raised. I'd be shocked. So yeah, I've got a and here we go. I'm just going to take one of these out for the moment. He says, let's see if he can. So fine. So let's take this to one side because I've got 2 of them. I need to talk about this because I'm interested. So first of all, talk me through the controllers. The Founders Edition, so it is black. It also has Founders Edition by right where my left thumb is, so underneath the D-pad. Your D-pad feels okay, it is tactile. Then you've got your A, B, X, Y with a domed see-through plastic. So let's have a look. Yeah, so the lettering is underneath the plastic. So, but you've also got, as I put out earlier, you've got 2 shoulder buttons. And I don't think any of the games use 2 shoulder buttons. So this, to me, is suggesting we're going to start seeing some more 32-bit gaming games out there. That's what that suggests to me. Think about your consoles, which had 2 shoulder buttons. Your NES didn't. Your original PlayStation didn't. So you're going into your PlayStation 2 territory, I'd say. What bit? Oh, yeah. So we've got the, now. If you go PlayStation 2, you've got a problem because you haven't got your thumbly sticks, have you? So yeah, but then you've got a start and select, which is nice. Different plastic here. So you've got the shiny stuff, and then you've got this textured piece, and then a button. I don't know what that button does. And on the back it says "Don't throw it away, recycle it," and then some various jibber jabber. And once again, the label put on badly. It is. I've got a little hole. I've got a little hole. Don't know what it's for. What I wonder. You see, someone is going to mod this. It feels really light. It feels really light, and it feels like it's got a lot of space inside it. So I'm expecting someone will put a USB, a little power pack in, Bluetooth transmitter, and then a little Bluetooth adapter for the Evercade, and its job's good. That's what I'm expecting. But my plan is to use my arcade stick that I've got lying around. Oh, I put my spine again. Yeah, I'm not getting up. I'm not getting up again. We're nearly at 30. Well, we're over 35 minutes, so I've been chatting away like a chatty chatterson. So yeah, I have. Oh, let's see what it says. So button 2 is the menu button. It doesn't explain what the hole in the back of the controller is. So I can connect it to the internet, which opens up a world of possibilities if that's your thing. I've also read in the Discord that it has a new firmware available. Firmware 2.0 has been released. So yeah, I will get this set up. I might even crank out. Yeah, I mean, I know it isn't, but like the plastic here is all scratched. Oh, sorry, I know it's not important, but the plastic here is all scratched. Nobody has had this before me. I know that because they literally just come over. But quality control wise, I'd have been a bit disappointed with some of the finish. I mean, it is inside, so no one's going to see it, I suppose. But sometimes you do. Hang on. Sometimes you do get a bit. Maybe that's my lighting. Sometimes you do get a bit. So why put the labels on badly? I mean, I don't know if you'll see that, but yeah, you can see where the label hasn't been put correctly. You can see that fold there. But I mean, it's going to go under the telly, or it's going to go in my unit over there, and no one's going to look under the flap and complain about the scratches. No one's going to turn it over and go, well, that label looks like it's on shoddily. So I'm happy with that. I have to get some gaming in now. I have to tell you what it's like. I'm not going to connect it up now because this has been nearly 40 minutes, so I should end it. Let me flip over and talk about it some more. So yeah, there you are. It is smaller than my head. Yeah, I look forward to it. I mean, the weight of this is not very heavy, but it has more weight to it than you'd expect. It's nice they've put the effort in. Small design features, 4 USB ports. 4 USB. I mean, I bought a PlayStation 4 and it didn't have 4 USB ports. I bought a lot of PlayStation 4s that didn't have USB ports. How ridiculous is that? They didn't have 4 USB ports. So it's great to see them on there. I really look forward to seeing what these guys do with this, and I hope that there's still enough momentum for them to keep going, because it'll only be through fans and people wanting to buy them and play the games and play them legitimately. You go on. If all you want to do is own all the games, you're going to steal the ROMs and not care. That's fine. That's your prerogative. But if you want to do it legitimately, this is a great way. And now they've introduced the VS. You're going to be able to play them at home with your friends. Couch co-op. Couch co-op with your chums. Do you remember couch co-op? So this is what I think will be interesting. I'll connect this up. Might even connect this up to the main TV and see if the wife, yeah, I am married to a lady. An actual real live lady as well. Not one I've bought off the internet or inflated. But yeah, so that might be quite good. Particularly these arcade games. I mean, I lived in the arcade as a kid, but I know she didn't. Stuff like the Chaos Engine might be quite fun to play. We will see. But anyway, you got any questions about it? I will try and do a little, as I find stuff out, and if I find any more of the Easter eggs, I mean, I'm pretty certain other people have released videos and they are going to have put every single combination of cart in and all of that. But what I will try and do is connect it up to my capture card, and maybe I'll try and put some gaming out. I think I could do it, but I need to find the cables, get it connected and see how it goes. Any questions, ask me in the comments below. I will get this uploaded straight away. It's going to take a while because it's 40 odd minutes long, but yeah, you'll see. I was end of the thing, I'll do a bit of a name drop. So I'm a massive fan of Scroobius Pip, seen him live. Got his signature on something that's on this desk, but I can't get to it because my desk is messy. And I've got photos of me with Scroobius Pip, which is great. Anyway, Black Friday, just gone. He takes everything off his merch store and said if you make a donation through his merch store, you can have a chat with him in real life. Or, a real chat with him over Zoom. And he did that. And so Black Friday, I donated some money and then had a little chat with Scroobius Pip where we talked about the new Games Master. And that was nice. And mainly he saw these behind my shoulder as we were chatting, because this is my setup for all my chatting. And he was like, oh, I said, have you watched the new Games Master? I said, yeah. And we had a lovely little chat. But that was for me and Scroobius Pip. So, yeah. Anyway, representing my PlayStation. Yeah. Look after yourself, guys. And I will chat to you later. See you later. I see. I know where the buttons are now. And I still look. I'm like, oh, where's my buttons? Where are my buttons? I don't need to. I can just press a button like this. Catch you later. So there we have it, the Evercade VS unboxing. Hope you enjoyed it. I've got other unboxing videos and you'll be able to see other videos that I've got are being displayed on the screen. Maybe watch one of them as well. You might like it. Also, drop me a comment and a follow if you fancy it or not.